What up, everybody? It's your boy Kentario, and I'm back again for another episode of Christ and Comic Books. And today, we are looking to do something a little different today. I am wanting to address a practice that actually concerns me the majority of the time that I see it, and it's Versus series. One of the things that I don't like about Versus series is it doesn't consider the thing that we love most about these heroes, these villains, and these stories that we get ourselves involved with when it comes to anime, when it comes to manga, when it comes to comic books, and that's characters. Particular characters handle things a particular way, which in some cases is annoying, but in other cases is the most attractive part about them. And so my goal here today is to actually introduce a story that I have concocted myself, and hopefully in the future with the help of you all as you are enjoying this video, where we are actually having a Versus series with a story to it. And today's video is going to be Marvel versus Dragon Ball. And again, the goal here is to not just give people what they want as who would win in a battle, but to give them a battle where they're put in a position where it would make sense for them to fight each other. And maybe in the future, fight alongside each other to defeat a common enemy. So, as you guys are tuning in, I hope that you all enjoy this video as we go to get into this story. Thank you guys. Let's do it. So the name of this story is going to be Aliens in New York. Just saying. Chapter 1. Story begins in Dragon Ball's Universe 7. Both Goku and Vegeta are returning to Earth as Whis and Beerus have a meeting with Zeno and the other angels. Everyone meet together at Capsule Corp. Chi-Chi begins to troll Goku about finally being home. Bulma gives Vegeta a hard time about not spending more time with Trunks. Both have this comedic moment with their spouse about finally being home. In that very instance, Goku and Vegeta disappear. Chi-Chi begins to boil and scream her husband's name to the heavens. Goku! Goku and Vegeta all of a sudden appear in this town they have never been before. This ends up being the city of New York. Unbeknown to our Z fighters, an alarm is set off in reaction to entities not from this world in the SHIELD helicarrier. Iron Man, being linked to this alarm, meets at the carrier to see who the visitors could be. As Iron Man shows up to look into these visitors, so does Captain America. Captain begins asking questions, but the visitors are still being analyzed. Iron Man and Captain America go back and forth as to what steps to take with them, whether they be friend or foe. Others of the Avengers show up to see about what's happening in New York. Black Panther, She-Hulk, Thor, and Black Widow. As they begin their discussion, Thor makes the side comment, well, they don't look to be too difficult for a god. Everyone scoffs at Thor's statement. In this moment, their system produces results of the scans, but the newcomers have been determined unidentifiable. They have no record of the anatomical structure of the Saiyans. As they begin to question these potential threats, Doctor Strange walks in to point out they are not of this world. Captain questions that they're aliens. Doctor Strange clarifies not only that, but also not of this universe. During the time the Avengers were coming to this conclusion, Goku and Vegeta are trying to figure out what's going on and how they ended up here. This results in them bickering back and forth as Vegeta grabs Goku's collar. Goku points out the sound of sirens. In this slight moment of having distracted Vegeta, Goku uses instant transmission and teleports to the ground. A car speeds past him along with police cars. Goku goes to fly after the speeding car, not acknowledging the web-slinger Spider-Man swinging right behind the chase. Goku flies alongside the speeding car. He tries to talk to the robbers, waving at them in his usual goofy fashion. The robber points a gun at Goku. In that same moment, Spider-Man lands on top of the car. The criminal fires his gun, popping Goku in the forehead. Goku freaks out over being shot, falling behind the chase. Vegeta lands in front of the speeding car. In that moment, the robbers unload on Vegeta, simultaneously shooting at Spider-Man. Vegeta catches all bullets with one hand and aims his other hand at the car. He blasts away the car without critically hurting those inside. Just before, of course, Spidey's spider sense goes off and he somersaults over Vegeta. Spider-Man, concerned that he could have been killed, goes off on Vegeta. Vegeta, seeing that Spidey is wearing a mask similar to the robbers, questions if he's with them. Spidey joking, as always, I'm more like their worst nightmare. Until they have met you, of course. Goku shows up and clears up for Vegeta that they shot at him as well. Goku questions Spider-Man about where they are and how they can get to West City. Spider-Man confirms they're in New York, but has never heard of West City. Vegeta impatiently urges Goku to come and leave with him, and that they will find it for themselves. As they go to leave, Spider-Man has questions himself. He wonders where did they come from, why and how did they get here. He proceeds to grab Vegeta's shoulder. Vegeta, not having that, turns to swing on Spider-Man. Spidey's spider sense triggered, he backflips before landing on his feet. He shoots webbing at Vegeta. Vegeta goes to swipe at the webbing, but it sticks to his hand. Spider-Man goes to pull him in, but Vegeta doesn't budge. Vegeta takes a turn pulling Spidey to him, yanking up the cement under Spider-Man's feet. Vegeta prepares to kick Spidey, but he cartwheels over the Saiyan's leg and goes to drop kick him in the face. Vegeta catches his feet, he twirls him in circles, then throws him into a car. Goku steps in front of Vegeta to try and stop him because he senses no animosity from Spider-Man. Goku turns around to help Spider-Man off of the ground. He begins to apologize but is interrupted by getting blasted. In this same instance, Vegeta is blasted as well. Both Saiyans rise from having been shot, seeing the Avengers standing before them. Iron Man with smoking palms. I think now we know if they're good or bad. I hope you guys have liked this first chapter, and if you have any opinions or feedback as to how you would like to see this story go, please leave that feedback in the comment section, and if you like what you've gotten so far, please hit the like button. And if, above all else, if you like what I'm producing on this channel of Christ and Comics, please hit that subscribe button and you'll be sure to get a notification of what more content I'll be bringing. Tune in for Chapter 2, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace!